On to other matters now. Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, is currently experiencing extreme temperatures, with residents struggling to cope as the heat intensifies. The temperatures climbing above 40 degrees Celsius. Experts warn the rising temperatures linked to climate change are making conditions increasingly difficult for people living in Nigeria's northeast region. Our correspondent Sani Adamu reports.
The sun rises early over Maiduguri, but by mid-morning, the heat is already intense. By afternoon, temperatures soar above 40 degrees Celsius, forcing many residents off the streets and into whatever shelter they can find. For traders and transport workers, the scorching weather is not just uncomfortable, it is also affecting livelihoods.
We have no choice but to stay in the sun so we can earn our daily bread.
Many say business slows significantly during peak heat hours as customers stay away and energy levels drop. Here in Maiduguri, coping with the intense heat has become part of daily life as residents continue to deal with rising temperatures and harsh weather conditions. In some communities, residents wet the ground around their homes in an attempt to reduce the impact of the scorching weather.
Heat is too intense, and we have nowhere to find shade or to stay cool. So that's why we wet the ground.
Health experts warn that prolonged exposure to extreme heat can have serious health consequences.
The temperature, ambient temperature goes about 40 to 44 degrees Celsius, sometimes above that. And this kind of rise in temperature up to 44 degrees Celsius is what is called heat waves. Actually, it comes with implications. Most of the impact of heat in this environment, or let's say anywhere, actually impacts more. The negative impact is more on the skin and the kidneys.
Cases of dehydration and other heat-related illnesses are becoming more common, particularly among vulnerable groups such as children and the elderly.
6 liters of fluid on daily basis, and even more than that. There are individuals who take more than even up to 10 liters of fluid every day. This begins to get to 40 degrees and above. Issues like heat stroke, dehydration begin to come in. And what's the next thing is the emergency department. And that is why the turnover of patients in this particular point is on the high side.
To help mitigate the impact of the heat, the University of Maiduguri Teaching Hospital has established a garden to provide shade, improve the environment, and offer fruits for patients and staff.
So the essence of these trees is to provide shade. And shade is a form of protection that makes a barrier between the direct impact of the sun on the skin. So we want to break that barrier by providing shade which will lower the temperature and to stop the UV light coming in direct contact with the skin.
Maiduguri's semi-arid climate has always been hot, but many residents say temperatures are becoming more intense and lasting longer each year. The situation is further worsened by inconsistent power supply, leaving many without access to cooling systems such as fans and air conditioning. For most residents, coping mechanisms remain basic: water, shade, and endurance. In Maiduguri, Sani Adamu, Arise News.